great privilege of hearing from Marianne, who I think really helped us to set things into context. Marianne's joined us and has really given us an idea of what it all looks like in practice, you know, what it looks like on the ground. And with permission, I'd like to ask Marianne if she wouldn't mind sharing some of her own observations or experiences with everybody, because she had very many rich things to talk about and you know, really help to explain why the you know, the policies are so important, you know, because of what really happens in daily life.
Thank you for letting me speak, and this is the first conference I've attended that affects the communities and places. The one I wanted to talk about was we've got access to counseling services, but it's in the health center, and the counselor sometimes tends to tell other people, probably his co-workers or his friends, what this person went through, and that's not keeping his confidentiality. And since I joined the Society for a Healthier Kugluktuk, we've been trying to work with former residential students to better their lives, and some have been going through so hard times and they can't talk about what happened to them at residential school, and they just keep it for so many years. And I got a chance to get a few people to come and meet with the counselors that we have flown in through our society. And when the people come, we get them to talk to the counselor, and they open up. And sometimes we have couples come together to talk about their issues. And when the first time they're done talking with the counselor, and when we're done, they're leaving, they say, "Thank you so much for letting me talk with the counselor. I'll be happy to see her again the next time she come." And there's always a waiting period for the next month for them to come in, because they got jobs in their home communities and they have to see other people. And waiting for a whole month sometimes is hard for them. And they come to talk to me when the counselor is out. They tell me their problems. I listen to them, and when they feel better, they go home happy and don't feel down anymore. And with the mines, sometimes the shifts are too long for some of the workers and keeps them away from their families. Sometimes the shifts are 4 and 2, and sometimes other people have problems, personal problems, because one of the spouses is jealous about maybe they're seeing someone at work while they're trying their best to support their family. Sometimes it drives them apart. And we try and work on that to get them to stay together and not leave each other and be there as a family. And there's some issues that people that think that the contamination might come around and mines to clean up when they're gonna close down. That way they leave our land the way they saw it when they first came, clean it up. And also there's environmental changes going on. There's some wildlife that gets sick, you know, some of the caribou that we get sometimes have pus on some parts of their body, and we can't eat that because there's something wrong with the caribou. And they would either bring that piece of meat to the wildlife and let them know where they got the caribou. And our river level at home is going down. In the early 70s, we were able to go up in a little bigger ship right to the, close to the falls, and now we can't do that anymore because the river level is way down and we have to use smaller boats to go up so we can put our fish nets and go hunting. And we're getting different species of birds that we've never seen before, and we've got whales coming since the last 3 years. I think that we never had whales before, and they're coming around. And for the schools, our language is slowly coming back because they got the curriculum in the school now. And we've got the Stop Bullying program at the school because it was so bad at first. Like when I first became a widow, the children were starting to pick on my little boy because they said he's got no father anymore. And I told him, you still got your biological father. It doesn't mean you have no dad. Just tell the kids that you have a father, yet it's just your adopted father that you lost. That's when they quit picking on. And there's still some bullying going on at school that don't let the kids go to school. So we're trying to get the Rainbows program come up to Kugluktuk so that we can get the kids interested in school. And we've slowly had graduates. There's getting more graduates each year that are passing grade 12. Because now they don't have to go out of town to finish their schooling. They used to have to leave to go to grade 9 or 10 out of town. But now that it's changed, they go right up to grade 12. But we still have to find a program to keep them in school and keep them interested. And we're trying to get more try to get other programs like grief and loss and the try set up other programs for the community to better themselves, because there's so few resources back home for the people that really need it. I'm glad I came to this conference. It's taught me more than what I know now. And that we've all got the same issues in other places that we need to fix.
Thank you for sharing and being here, and being patient with all our talking. Thank you so much. There was another, there's the Spanish contingent.
I mean, I start with some of the many things that we've talked as